Get it vibed. All right. Getting low. Getting low. Yeah. Getting low. Boomerangs. You will not survive the attacks from boomerangs. Boomerangs? What the hell? Jellies. Listen to Helly. Jellies. 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 Yeah. Because now I'm getting my signature vehicle, even though it's expensive to operate such a. Or maybe that's too expensive. Yeah. Maybe another time for my signature schematic. What happened with you, lady? Barfed all over the place. Oh, because she tried to eat that mushroom earlier? Oh. Oh, baby. I got most of that mushroom out of the mouth. I'm sorry you got sick, Tula. Oh. I'm sorry, two ladies. Tula. What did you say, Mom? Shut up. Shut up. Nasty. Ooh. Where's that boy? Where's that boy? Ow. To lady. To lady. What'd she get? Tula's going wild trying to eat everything today. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh, yeah. Wait, can I freeze this guy? See ya, down. Oh, it's open. Shit. Oh, no. Deactivate my boys so I can push them off. Deactivate my boys. There we go. Ooh. Red rupee. Are you okay, too, lady? Oh, you got sick. You ate that mushroom today. I got most of it out of your mouth, but she tried to. She got this big mushroom, and I got most of it out of her mouth. But then she ate like a little. She swallowed just a little bit of it, and I was like, shit, because I tried to get it out. I got most of it out, but I guess she still got sick anyway. Damn it. Usually what happens when I'm walking my dogs is that it's like other people are out walking and they distract me and shit, and and they get me off course or something. And so that's what happened today. Usually I'm paying attention, but this old lady was out walking her dog and she came out of nowhere. And then I went, usually it happens when I divert to another path and it's not what I'm planning to do. It's just motherfuckers are everywhere. And so I'm trying to avoid motherfuckers or old grandmas or whoever it is, whoever's out walking. Yeah, everybody unfortunately decided to come out and walk their dog like at the same time because it had warmed up just enough to be tolerable. So then everybody and their grandma's uncle fucking came out. So probably Tula wouldn't have gotten sick if I hadn't diverted. So from the old grandma with her poodle. Next time I won't try to avoid one of those gossip grandmas. I'll just like, so I won't divert. So I'll know what. Well, I mean, I can never tell where the mushrooms are going to be at, but. Well, the single gossip grandmas are a lonely set because their husbands died or they've gotten so old where no man wants to hook up with them anymore. So it's like they're kind of rabid. And there's more than a few of those ladies in this neighborhood that are like single and they're old and real old. And they might have friends. They might have, they probably have friends and grandchildren and stuff, but they don't have husbands. So. And they're kind of like stuck up, and they're kind of they're kind of bitchy and kind of just twatish. Like, not all of them, and some of them are sweet ladies, but they're kind of like conceited and shit too. For some whatever reason. But well, hopefully Tula feels better and she doesn't get sicker from the cold air or that part of that mushroom she ate. I never seen her go for mushrooms before, but she's been acting more and more reckless with what she's trying to eat. So yeah, unfortunately, Tula's given less of a shit what she's eating, and that's not good for her health. So Tula doesn't really give a shit about what she's eating, and that's turned out to be really bad. She just cares if she got something, whatever it is. She doesn't care what she's got, you know. She'd eat fucking rocks if she could. She just can't. Chutula doesn't give a shit. Right now, at least. Where I'm hoping she'll grow out of it and she'll start recognizing food and stuff that makes you sick and stuff that is good for you. So hopefully she'll start growing up a little bit in that regard. But for right now, I don't remember having to take this many precautions for Bella. I only had to watch out if she tried to eat a mushroom or she tried to um, if she tried to eat like an old nasty bone or something. I'd have to watch for that shit. But pretty much it was I could trust that Bella could know the difference between good food and dangerous shit. But I don't think Tula really knows the difference right now. So sadly. Although Bella did get sick, I think she ate some fertilizer pellets because for some reason all these right before Christmas, all these the landscapers came and they had these ball pellets of fucking fertilizer, and they spread it everywhere, all over the fucking place. And I guess Bella ate some real quick and chomped a few down or chomped one down, and she almost died. So. Well, Tula's not dead though, so okay, good. Tula's laying down, and then Bella's covering up. Oh, honey bear babies. Okay. Oh, you need more to do. Too much. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You got sick. Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. Not to make something good today, but yeah. Oh. Want to get like a, yeah. Oh, Tingle is totally separated. Okay. Tingle. Like a smasher going on. Yeah, try that. About 47 strength. Yep. My boy. Okay. Perp. Perp. Okay. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm missing part of the map. Wow. All right, then let's go do it then. It's like we're on the right course. We need the little transportation though. Get me in there just nice and snug. All right, good. Yeah. There we go. That's what we'll do. This one looks a little tricky. That's good. Yeah, that's where we need to go. Oh, we did it just fine. Ease on in. That should be adequate. Welcome to the team. Goodbye, poo-poos. Enjoy the doo-doo. That's the light route. Is that the remaining missing part of the map? Maybe that's it. Hey, sweet fart. Ooh, tangy. Maybe feel a big bad monster coming on me. It's more adequate weapon. Interested in all that jazz. And then, of course, it's the 40th anniversary of the Night of the Creeps with Jason Lively. Oh, man. Where he yells the battle cry of every male, even if a male is successful or not. Man, I just want to get laid, man. Just the universal male battle cry. I totally went the wrong way. Poo poo. Items, 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 items. Adam Finitum. Oh, it's about time. Ooh. I found the armpit. Nah. I've been searching for the armpit. The epic. Kuzamoy Light Root. Hmm. Ooh. Yeah. Dispel the darkness. The darkness. Yes. Oh, I know.
Anyway, it still stinks.
Oh
It was in the
no.
trash. I couldn't make it to the toilet.
Oh yeah.
Mama was gonna barf her guts up.
Tuna doesn't feel well.
No, she don't.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I have to take the trash out.
Is it full? Huh? Well, wait till it fills up. Maybe it'll cover the stink. Muddled bud. Muddled bud. So you have two ladies, okay. Two ladies. Two ladies. To love. Two ladies. Ooh. What a bone axe. Hmm. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your service. Right. Back to the regularly scheduled homicide. Yeah. Oh, well. Send him a love letter. A love bomb. So unappreciative of my Valentines. Valentine's Day was always awkward, like because like even early, like in elementary school, the teacher would say like, well, even if you don't have a Valentine, just send a card to somebody so they don't feel alone. Just give a Valentine to somebody, even if you don't really like them or you don't love them or whatever. It was like awkward. Well, is there anything great about Valentine's Day? Oh yeah, there's chocolate. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Chocolates. So even if you're an incel, you could at least eat some chocolate or something, some candy or something. Even if you're not getting any bush, you can at least get some chocolate. Uh, what if you got chocolate bush? Oh, that'd be quite a Valentine's Day, probably. Ah, good one. Or what if it was? Or what if it was like a Valentine's Day, like in elementary, or middle school or high school or something, and then like the teacher forced the students to give Valentine's gifts to. And what if it was like, the girl was like thinking, oh man, I really like Johnny, and then Johnny was just like, oh man, I got to give. The teacher said I have to give this Valentine. Oh, uh, I'll just give it to Jill. And then Johnny goes over there, and then he has to give the speech before, like, this really doesn't mean anything. I'm not being romantic, but here's this Valentine gift because I had to give it to somebody. Or what if a girl comes up to a boy and it's like, I don't really like you, but I had to give this Valentine because the teacher told me to. Ah, but I mean, yeah, whether it's like in school or like at a job place or something, at least maybe you get candy. Well, it was kind of funny when I worked at a movie theater where they had oh my God, how many employees do they have? Do they have 140 all told? man, it was a shitload. It was a lot of young people that I worked at this movie theater with, and so what they did was they got everybody to get a brown paper sack and put a heart on it, and then you wrote your name on it, and then people like put stuff in your Valentine or they didn't, and so that was like the corporate at working at the movie theater with the ass load of people. That was kind of interesting one. I guess the class one always felt a little bit more awkward because it was like a little group of people. Wow. Yeah, I thought it was like the funniest thing ever was the funniest thing ever was they had the fifth Die Hard movie. It was released on Valentine's Day, which was a strange time to release a Die Hard movie. But oh my god, I thought it was so hilarious. It was like they're releasing Die Hard 5 on Valentine's Day. So like even if you're not getting, even if you don't have like a pretty girlfriend or anything, and you're a guy, you could at least go see Die Hard. So I was thinking, I was like, well, hey, why don't I just go see Die Hard? Since I'm always single anyways, let's go to Die Hard. And then because I love the Die Hard franchise ever since I was a kid, and I'd been seeing Die Hard movies, my whole life and enjoyed them. And so it was. I went to. I didn't go to Die Hard 2, Die Harder. Uh, yeah, I mean I saw it eventually, but loved the first one. And the first Die Hard I saw in the theaters was um I'm sorry, Die Hard with a Vengeance when I was like 15, when I could finally get out of the house, and I mean by my, you know, um, and then I tried to go see Live Free. Yeah, Live Free or Die Hard in 2007, and like the it opened up on July 4th, so it was fucking um, it was sold out, and the traffic was so bad I couldn't see it because every single Live Free or Die Hard was sold out, so it really sucked ass. And so I saw it later, like when it. I tried to see it in the movie theater that day, but I couldn't get in because it was just so fucking nuts. No, yeah, it came out June 22nd, 2007, but I tried to go see it on July 4th, and that was a big time mistake and a big time no go. But I saw it later and I really enjoyed it. And February 14th was was the final Die Hard film, and was it 2014? I want to say it's 2014, could be 2013, but oh okay, yeah, it was 2013 was a good day to Die Hard, but it came out February 14th, 2013. Man. Dun, dun. Yeah. It's actually a good day to Die Hard. Made a lot of money still. Yippee ki yay, Mother Russia. What's the oh, that was this. Oh, that was a pretty clever slogan. Yippee ki yay, Mother Russia. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. So what happened was Good Day to Die Hard. I read some of the reviews and it said it kind of sucked, so I just didn't go, which was kind of rare for me not to do that. But some of the reviews were particularly terrible, and then I finally watched it on cable years later, and I was like, at first I didn't like it, and then I rewatched it a few times, and then I was like, well, this isn't a great movie, but it's not like the worst movie ever. It's just maybe Bruce Willis was already going through some of his dementia by that time, and maybe even as far back as 2013. And he just like in his final years acting, he didn't seem like. I guess his medical condition made it seem like he didn't give a shit. That he was just showing up for paychecks, and then it was found out later that different studios and different production people knew about his condition uh, even before he was diagnosed, and they were just exploiting him, making like all these like crappy ass movies and stuff, where he would just show up for a little while and um, yeah. So when he started to uh, get sick and fade out, but there was definitely something if you watch his later movies that he was being exploited and for his name to sell movies. And it's really sad, but he's not dead yet, but he's on the way. There's no cure for his. It's called aphasia. But because he got sick, there'll be no Die Hard 6 in terms of him really being involved. So I don't really like Jai Courtney. I really don't like Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I don't think they can like really. Yeah, it's kind of like it's not Die Hard without Bruce Willis, basically. So would I go see a reboot? Nah. It's like I wouldn't go see a Rambo reboot without Sylvester Stallone or something. It just wouldn't be the same thing. I'd rather see Sylvester Stallone in a Rambo movie with a wheelchair than see somebody just replace him or imitate him or some shit. Surprisingly, A Good Day to Die Hard, the critics didn't like it that much, but I mean, just like a dumb, popcorn action movie, wasn't that bad. Uh, so Yeah, Jai Courtney. I mean, I thought he was great in like when he plays the henchman in Jack Reacher. I thought he kicked ass. I was really surprised he was really good in that, but he just kind of like it works really well. Sean Connery and Harrison Ford in Raiders. I'm sorry, in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, because they're really great actors, or Sean Connery is, at least, and the actors have great chemistry. They really did a great job of like expanding the mythos of Indiana Jones and his relationship with his father and how he got into archaeology. They did a great job, and they did a fantastic job talking about their mother, and she got sick and they had a rift and a falling out, and like it had all this great believable stuff for an unbelievable movie with all the fantasy elements. But um, it just sounded like the Bruce Willis and the Jai Courtney um, son and father meeting again, going on an adventure. It didn't seem like I don't know if Bruce Willis was already experiencing dementia and he just couldn't act anymore because he was sick, or if Jai Courtney sucks at acting really, or the script sucked, or any combination of factors. But it just didn't seem like their father-son relationship. It seemed like one of those movies where the son and father they team up, and it's like, you left me, and it doesn't, like, you were never there for me. It sounded more like whining than like something actually genuine going on. It basically it just seemed like your generic, like cliche father son plot. It just was it was crappy. So I guess first I could just say A Good Day to Die Hard was that great because the writing was awful. So actually, I like what they did with they brought Theo from the first Die Hard back to like get revenge in a Die Hard. I like that idea a lot. They should have done something like that, like brought Theo back, the computer nerd from the first Die Hard. He's one of the only like terrorists or the original bad guys that actually survives, and that would have been awesome. Yeah, I don't know why they went with that Russian shit. I guess it was just like, hey, let's have a Die Hard in Russia. Yeah, hey, let's have a Die Hard in Russia for some weird reason. But oh, it's funny. Instead of John McClane being in L.A. or New York, let's go to Moscow. And oh, that'll be the change. That yeah, it just didn't really. I don't think that Americans really gave a shit about Russians for a really really long time. Not since the fall of the Soviet Union, really. And so to have a plot about Russians after not having Cold War plots since the 1980s or the early 1990s was kind of probably pretty strange to American audiences. Like, man, there hasn't been a plot with Russians involved in it, or political espionage and intrigue with Russia, since the Soviet Union days. Like, but I know what the writers and the producers, 20th Century Fox, were thinking. They were thinking like, hey, let's get John McClane out of America. That'd be fun. But it's not very fun. A lot of the palette for the movie is the cinematography is very dull and drab, and it makes, I've seen YouTubers go to Moscow, or even like Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, and make it look. I don't know if the weather is always like dreary, like London, but they make in a good day to Die Hard. They make Moscow and Russia not only look ghetto, but they make it look like depressing at the same time. So I don't know if it really is or not, but they should have just planned a movie that was like, tied into the original, or maybe like all the different, maybe most of the series, and just tie it, like a goodbye, like farewell, you know. Yeah, they should have done it like that Die Hard battery commercial, like where Theo was the bad guy, and like maybe had Zeus Samuel Jackson come back from Die Hard with a Vengeance, and maybe you know yeah, and had like John McClane's son, but not like Jai Courtney, maybe a better actor than that. Yeah, I think of I don't know, for some reason I think that if Bruce Willis hadn't have gotten dementia, I think a Die Hard 6 might have happened, like a farewell, um, like a goodbye episode. Yeah, sort of like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was like a proper ending for Indiana Jones franchise, because it was him with all his friends, and they're riding off into the sunset. So that was perfect. Yeah, and they could have brought back Bonnie Bedelia, and done a lot of fun stuff. True lady. Well, out of the depths. Is it? Oh boy, Hino. Know it. Well, I guess the best thing about Die Hard not becoming there being a Die Hard 6 or something.
POPCORN.
Oh no, I'm
I'm
fine.
not giving them any.
Oh, okay. Thank you though. I guess the best thing is that Kathleen Kennedy couldn't put a chick in it and make it gay, so Disney couldn't take over Fox yet and make Bruce Willis be like Indiana Jones in the last movie, and a chick boss him around, and he's an old alcoholic, and he's pathetic, and he doesn't give a shit anymore like Luke Skywalker. At least they made the final Die Hard movie be a strong, you know, father son masculine romp where the family reunites at the end, and it's kind of like a ride off in the sunset moment. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. And so at least he wasn't humiliated. His character wasn't deconstructed by Kathleen Kennedy or some bullshit like Indiana Jones and Luke Skywalker was. So, illness aside, and the low critical response of A Good Day to Die Hard, at least he wasn't totally humiliated for the last Die Hard movie. So that's a good thing. Bug Boy. Like the Baxter Stockman of The Legend of Zelda. Oh, my boy, I feel. Yes. My boy. Yaki. 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 Oh, yeah. Hey, Tula. I love you. I hope you're feeling better, baby. After you ate that. Well, I took most of the mushroom out of her mouth, but she did swallow a little bit. She was able to fight me, and she won. She just swallowed it real quick, like somebody trying to get rid of drugs. Like the cops are coming, and somebody swallows all the pills real quick, and it's like shit. They stash the drugs up their butthole or something. No, they swallow it real quick. Just kidding about the butthole thing. All right. Okay. Got boot. Okay, boot. I love man, huh? Yeah, I thought during the winter the dogs would become less annoying, but they actually get friskier, more annoying. Really, if it's hotter, they get more tired. But extreme cold seems to amp them up more, actually. So I was thinking, oh, it's going to be real cold. I bet they're going to be really mellow, and I guess they would only be like really mellow if the power was out and we were just all like freezing our asses off or something. But with the heat and everything comfortable, they're just acting more ridiculous. Shut up. Okay. You're in the bed, right? Bella will open the crack in the door to get the popcorn. Bella will do anything for popcorn. I will do anything for popcorn, but I won't do that. Yeah. Dogs will do incredible shit to get food. Yeah. Incredible shit. Superhuman type shit. I'm not a meatloaf fan, but I mean just the food. But in terms of the artist, not really. I just think that I just think some of the songs are funny. That's all. Yeah. I never bought Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell or anything. Yeah. Speaking of which, we haven't made a good meatloaf in a while. Yo, it's been a while since a hearty meatloaf was created. It's been a while since I made a meatloaf. It's been a while. Like the Stain song. That was a hit way back in the day. Like, what was that, 2009 or something? Like, way long time ago. Maybe it was even older than that. Stained. It's been a while. Oh shit, that was 2001, dude. That was way before that. I was like, hold on, is that 2009? No, that's fucking 2001, dude. It's like 25 years ago, bro. Well, at least I guessed it was in the 2000s at least. At least I got the right century. Been a while since I fought a lizard. Everybody was lizard fighting. Well, my in Arkansas, my grandpa and aunt and uncle and grandma are still snowed in, I believe. Whoa. Yeah, I guess we got pretty lucky compared to what happened to North Texas and Mississippi and Maine and New York and so on. Yeah, we got pretty lucky compared to Arkansas and some of the other places. Yeah, could have been worse. Could have been freezing our ass off in the dark for a week. Oh shit. Yes. Ah. Mm. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what my mom's obsession with popcorn is. Maybe it's just you know, like that movie theater nostalgia. Yeah. I worked in a movie theater for like 4 or 5 years, so I don't like popcorn that much. So yeah. So usually when people are like, "Let's get some popcorn," yeah, I'm like, because I ate so much, I smelled so much of it every day. I'm really glad I didn't work at Popeye's Chicken or KFC or some fast. Yeah, I would be afraid if I worked at Jack in a Box or McDonald's that I wouldn't like hamburgers or I wouldn't like the smell of fries or something like that. But 4 or 5 years of popcorn was like, nah, I had enough of that. And I don't think movie theaters are totally dying. You know, maybe those Avengers and uh, Avatar movies are keeping it alive. For how long Avengers and Avatar shit could keep it alive, I don't know, but I mean Robert Downey Jr. isn't going to live forever, so if he lived forever, they'd have a pretty good deal. Uh, Robert Downey Jr. forever, or Tom Cruise forever, but that's just not sustainable. So that's why they brought in the 40-year-olds instead of the 60 or 70-year-olds. They brought in the Chris Pratt. Bring in the 40-year-olds. They can take over RDJ and Tom Cruise's mantle, I guess. I don't know. That it gets. I get sick of seeing the same person, seeing the same people. Like I get sick of seeing Chris Pratt in every movie. I get sick of seeing like the same actors in every movie. Like seeing Tom Cruise in every movie, or seeing Mark Wahlberg or The Rock or Jack Black in like every single fucking movie. It gets old after, or like um, Pedro Pascal or whatever. That shit gets old. So well, got that, but oh man, all these shields are no bueno. Got we might have to start using. Well, we could use. Yeah. Breaking my shit. There we go. Alright, just F it. There we go, babe. Be on the edge. Part. How many really strong weapons I was saving? Looks like you're saving this 100 bad boy right here. Just for this occasion. Oh, that's powerful. Nice. Cool. Yes. Oh, I don't have my boys activated. That's why. Turned off my boys. Get everybody in the mix. I had my sages turned off. Despite all my sage. What? Despite all my sage, I'm still just. Shit. Damn it. Booyah. There you go. It kind of sounds like Robert Zemeckis, like that epic music, like Back to the Future or something like that. Alan Silvestri, yeah, adventurous orchestral score and iconic '80s hits. Remember gonads. Go Nad. Go gadget nads. Go Nad. Yeah, I mean that must have been depressing, for Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong and those guys that went to the moon. Because after they came back to Earth, they were like, okay, what are we gonna do now? They're like, what's next? Yeah, I'm sure they. I mean, I don't know if all the astronauts that were on that mission that set foot on the moon and flew to the moon had depression when they came back to Earth, but they must have definitely thought like what? Okay, I've I've done this. Okay, what's next? Yeah, I could imagine them being like depressed and like just drinking booze and just fucking, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point? What's the purpose? I Yeah, I don't have to read their autobiographies, but definitely be interesting. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Elvis son, ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, the female dogs, the bitches. Yeah, the only thing about the female dog is that they bitch constantly, just crying and going, eh. Yeah, that's the only. Besides that, they're sweethearts, but when the female dogs are being bitches, though, yeah, it can get really annoying if it's all the time, 24/7 whining. It gets old, but ain't nothing but a hound dog. Going real old school. Yeah, it's like going deeper old school than usual. Yeah, going like some deep ass old school. Going deep cut old school. The Battle Toads. Yeah. Yeah, am I surprised they didn't make like a Battletoads movie or like Bucky O'Hare the movie? I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff is just like fads, and you know, some things do just stay fads, and that's all they ever are, and then they're gone. Unless there's somebody like with a lot of money who really gives a shit about Battletoads or Bucky O'Hare, and a studio has the rights to it or something, and they're like, oh man, like wouldn't that be great? Just all of a sudden, just out of the blue, make a Bucky O'Hare movie, or like somebody's like a fad from the 1980s was like Teddy Ruxpin. Like somebody gets the rights to Teddy Ruxpin and makes a Teddy Ruxpin movie about the creepy talking bear with the cassette. Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening. I mean, they'll probably turn the Teddy Ruxpin into like a uh, Five Nights at Freddy's horror movie or something, probably. But yeah, I could imagine there being like a Battletoads movie, but I could also imagine like it just being a fad and then it's over and just forget about it. So kind of like Snorks. But I can never say never because He-Man's coming out. It's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So you know, I didn't really expect that. Really, most of my adult life, I did not expect to see a new He-Man movie. But here I am, 40, almost 46 years later, and it's coming out. So, or well, I would say 40 years later, like after I started watching the cartoons, like when I was 5. So, but originally the cartoon came out when I was 3 years old, but I was a little bit too young to watch that at that time. Yeah, so I can never say never. Like they would never make a Battletoads or Bucky O'Hare or any like old school shit. Mattel. First episode date September 26th, 1983, and the new movie is what? I do it like release date. Yeah. Uh, oh, it's June 5th, 2026. Okay. June June 5th. There it is. And, oh, it's by Amazon MGM Studios. Okay. And internationally by Sony Pictures International. Amazon MGM. Oh, okay, that's right. Amazon bought out MGM, and hmm. Da-da. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Jared Leto is Skeletor. Oh shit, he's gonna be a banging Skeletor for sure. It's Morbin time. No, he's gonna say it's Skeletor time, hey man. So say they'll say it's Skeletor time, hey man. Well, is it gonna do like a really cheesy voice for it? Like I wonder if it's gonna be like the cartoon or if he's gonna make up some weird shit, some weird ass voice for it. Yeah, so I don't know if he's gonna like stick to the cartoon or make up some weird ass voice. Go go method acting, where he like becomes Skeletor for a while. Like, don't talk to me. I'm Skeletor, bitch. He-Man, I will destroy your soul. Yeah, I can't wait to see what his vocal intonation, what his vocal performance is. Yeah. Am I gonna go see it like in the theater? Nah. It would be kind of yeah. Okay. Did you screech long enough, Bella Boo? I might have to take you. I have to take her out pretty soon to go potty for the last time. Let's see what the temperature is right now. Oh yeah, okay, 9 o'clock, so the temperature dropped pretty low. Let's see. Got it at, is it 27 degrees right now? Oh, it's not even that. Oh, okay. 39 degrees, and it drops to 29 at 7 a.m. Okay. Well, go take a pee run. God bless. Best of success. I'm gonna go jet. Peace.